Alright, so I guess in this video, or today, I guess I'll talk about the opposite sex, women or girls or whatever. I'm only 17, so the females in my life, or that I see on a day-to-day basis, I don't really consider them women, I just kind of consider them girls, but I don't say that in a condescending tone or nothing, it's just kind of the way it is. I mean, it's not like I consider myself a man, I'm only 17, so it's not like, oh yeah, look at me, man, no. Guess this isn't really me spouting any facts, this is just me, just talking about it. I guess something I've noticed about a lot of girls is, usually when I talk to them, I don't really have to know them that well, but before I know it, they usually just start telling me a bunch of stuff about them, like personal stuff that, like, I don't know why they tell me this stuff, just weird stuff, I just don't get why. I remember this one girl I met, I knew her only for about a week. I mean, she kind of knew me in like 8th grade, then 9th grade. I never really knew her, like I talked to her a whole lot, but she just started telling me a lot of like weird personal stuff, like how she has to take medication for depression or she'll like cut herself or something. And I mean, granted, I've never really talked to her before then, and then she just randomly told me that someday. And she even said, like, hey, promise me not to tell anyone. I was like, okay. You know, like I could have just lied to her face. I mean, granted, I haven't told anyone since ever. First time I've said that to anyone, but it doesn't matter because I didn't mention her name. Doesn't matter. Then I'm not gonna sit here and be all like, men are better than women, here's why, or women are better than men, here's why. I just kind of, you know, like, I kind of hate it when anyone tries to say one sex is better than the other sex for any given reason. I think if you really look at a man and a woman, I mean, you see there's apparent obvious differences, you know. They're, in some ways, I think girls or the opposite sex is better with some stuff than guys tend to be better with other things. And then there are other instances where that also proves to be wrong. You can't just fit someone in a little tight box just because, they have a certain genitals. Not all women necessarily make good mothers, and not all men necessarily make horrible fathers. So, that's to be considered. Also, I mean, granted, I think the only thing I might say men are better at is humor. And what I mean by that is, I mean, when it comes to people that I see on a day-to-day basis, usually the ones who make me laugh the most or the hardest are guys. I mean, granted, I tend to talk to more guys, but out of the girls I do know, I don't. Most of them are kind of dumb and dim-witted about stuff and slow about stuff. So it's like they're not necessarily gonna say something witty that'll make me laugh in the first place. They just kind of like sit there. They're just kind of like there. I mean, that's just the girls I know. Some of them are intelligent. Some of them are. Not all of them. I mean, really, it's just kind of the same with guys too. Guys are just as retarded. They just kind of sit there like, So, um, but I've noticed guys tend to be funnier. I think. I mean, even if you look at comedians, and granted there tend to be more male comedians than female comedians, but even out of the few female comedians, not all of them are very funny, but most guy comedians tend to be really funny, like gut-busting funny, like me just crying, pissing myself funny, okay? I mean, look at guys like George Carlin, or Bill Hicks, or Louis C.K., and then compare them to, like, I can't really name a lot of female comedians. Like Lisa Lampanelli, I think is one. Whitney Cummings, I think is one. I think. One female comedian made me laugh a lot was Morgan Murphy. She was hilarious. I only know of her because I saw her on Netflix. So I do think guys tend to be funnier. I will say that. Mostly because I haven't known a lot of girls who make me laugh or who could make me laugh. I don't know if it's because I just have a weird sense of humor or if they're stupid or what, I don't know. I'm not saying all women are stupid, just the ones I've met, you know. Let's see what else. I also think it's dumb when people try to, or when anyone thinks that women have more control in a relationship, and it always comes down to sex. Like, oh, we can just have sex, you know. Well, okay, yeah, you can choose to cross your legs, but we could just as easily choose to sit around and watch porn all day. So, you know, that works both ways. It doesn't just work one way, you know. So that's kind of stupid. Just it's even more retarded when people like look at those things and just believe it. Like, yeah, man, that's true, man. And they don't really question it. They don't think about it. They're just like, yeah, you know. Let's see, what else can I say about the opposite sex? Sometimes it seems like girls do think too much about some stuff, or at least stuff that I would never think about, or ever care about, or ever, you know. And also, for some reason, I notice some girls, in comparison to guys, tend to be more insecure. I have no idea why this is. I just don't, you know. I don't know. And usually girls tend to be more talkative. I've noticed that as well. You know, and sometimes they just say a lot of stupid, just pointless stuff. You know, I think I understand why girls like guys who can listen to them talk about nothing. You know, it's because they just have so much to say. They just want someone to give a shit. That's, you know, all. They just want someone to hear every little word they say. You know, I don't think that applies to all women, or at least I hope it doesn't apply to all women. I mean, that would be horrible. That would be just a suck-ass world we live in. Let's see, what did I say? Also, some girls seem to be kind of weird in the type of physical features like that they want. Like, I guess it makes sense to me if a girl wants bigger boobs or a bigger butt. Because it's like, okay, well, it's kind of the same reason why guys want a bigger dick, you know, or maybe bigger testicles. I don't know why a guy would want bigger testicles. I don't know. But it kind of makes the same reason as to why a guy might want a bigger dick. You know, kind of the same idea. But then there are some girls who want to be really skinny. I never understood that. Like, skinny to the point where they can see, like, their collarbone and ribs and hip bones and have, like, a thigh gap, like, this thick or this wide. You know? Just things like that I never understood at all. You know? It just, you know, doesn't make any sense to me. It's just, why do anorexic people in some cases look more attractive, or I say not that they do look more attractive, but why do some people want those kind of anorexic features? I'm not trying to say like skinny people are unattractive or nothing. It's just, why would you torture yourself for something like that? You know. So I've noticed with like skinny, like super skinny girls, they sometimes want to, like, wish they maybe they had a bigger butt or bigger boobs or something. But then girls who are, like, fat or aren't super skinny wish they had those skinny features or something. So I find that interesting. So what else can I say about... I guess since I've made videos talking about things like Lacey Green, feminism, stuff like that, I guess I should probably put it out there. I don't hate women or nothing like that, you know. I'm kind of just nonchalant. chilled out guy that doesn't care too much about most stuff, or at least I don't care too much to really talk about it. But then again, I guess I do care just enough to make these videos. I care just enough. Not too much, just enough. Okay, where is this video going? I guess it doesn't really have a point. It doesn't really have a point. Alright, well, if you liked what I had to say, you could hit the like button. If you didn't like what I had to say, dislike. If you want to see more of my videos, you subscribe, see more, so I will be posting more videos of me talking about various topics and discussions. Various topics, I guess discussions doesn't make sense in this case. And post a comment, tell me what you think about women. You know, if you're a guy, or tell me what you think about women if you're a girl. You know, maybe if you're a gay guy, tell me what you think about girls. Or if you're a lesbian girl, or whatever. So